is Mary Morrissey. We're here for the My Morning Mentor series. Today's lesson draws from two different wonderful influencers in human thinking, human being. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." See, you and I have been given a great capacity, and that is the ability to be self-reflective. As a species, we are the only species that can literally change our environment, change our lives, but not without considering the life we're living and then self-reflecting and self-correcting. The unexamined life is not worth living, he says. And then Robert Burton said, "Birds of a feather flock together." So in our conversations about friendship, we want to consider birds of a feather flock together. So if I look at who I'm hanging out with right now, the 5 people I hang out with most or spend most of my time with, do they tend to be people who look for the good and find it? Or are they people who look for what's wrong and missing and talk about it? What is the circle of influence in which I find myself? And what can I do to bring influence into my everyday life where there's a building of a consensus and an agreement for growth and opportunity and difference making? The great Jim Rohn once said, if you average the income of the 5 people you hang out with most, you're going to find that you make pretty much the same income as the 5 people you hang out with. Not because the income is contagious, but because the thinking that generates the result we call our income is contagious. Birds of a feather flock together. So if we find that we've been hanging out with some chickens, some people that maybe aren't the eagles flying high, you can bless and love everybody in your life. And certainly that's a practice that I do on a daily basis. I don't always like the way people are acting or what they're bringing around me, but I'm very careful who I really hang out with, who I let enter into that sanctity of the place called my mind and my heart and influence me. So I want to suggest today that you have the opportunity to examine your life and to make a choice about who are the 5 people that you allow to most influence your thinking, your choosing, your life. It is your life. Nobody gets to think your thoughts today but you. An unexamined life is not worth living. You have been given the power to examine and to choose again. Have a great day.